Hey guys, and welcome to the first lesson of the Dothraki tutorial. Today we're going to be covering pronouns and present tense conjugations. Now before we go on to the text, there are some vocabulary words you must understand. Alright, nouns first. Because this lesson is on pronouns, the next 6 words will be pronouns. Anha, I, yer, you, me, he, she, it. Kisha, we, yeri, you guys, mori, they. Thirat, to live. Nesolat, to learn. Now let us go on to the text. Anha thirak, yer thiri, me thira, kisa thiraki, yeri thiri, mori thiri. Anha nesok, yer nesoe, me nesoe, kisha nesoki, yeri nesoe, mori nesoe. Do you notice something about the words thirat and nesolat? Yes, they've been conjugated. Just like most other languages, Dothraki has verbs that need to be conjugated. The form that you see it in the vocabulary section is the infinitive form. How do you conjugate verbs? Well, let's see. But first, we need to learn about the 2 types of verbs in Dothraki. The LAT and the AT verbs. Their names are derived from the last few letters in the infinitive form. If a verb ends in AT and not LAT, then it's an AT verb. Now if a verb ends in LAT, then it's an LAT verb. If the subject is I, for LAT verbs, you replace the LAT with a K. For AT verbs, you replace the AT with an AK. Let's use the verbs we learned as an example. Nesolat would become nesok, and thirat would become thirak. Now if the subject is you, the LAT is replaced by an E, and the AT is replaced by an I. So nesolat would become nesoe, and thirat would become thiri. This conjugation also applies if the subject is you guys, or you all, or they. That's why you see the words you guys, you all, or they along with you. Now if the subject is he, the LAT verb will be conjugated as if the subject were you, you all, or they. Now for AT verbs, you replace the AT with an A, or in other words, you drop the T, if that makes any more sense. Therefore, nesolat would become nesoe, and thirat would become thira. Now if the subject is we, if it's an LAT verb, then you replace the LAT with a KI, and if it's an AT verb, you replace it with AKI. Therefore, nesolat would become nesoki, and thirat would become thiraki. Now I want you to practice with other verbs, not only the 2 that you learned. So conjugate dothralat and ifat into all present tense forms. This is the end of your lesson. Thank you.